Hello, I am your Wolfo and welcome to part 3 of my hidden piston floor hatch tutorial. This will be the final section. I finally have a working hatch. What you can see here is some changes I've made to the circuit. I realised that the piece of wiring I had between this area here and that one there was totally unnecessary. I also realised that the delay circuit that I had here was not long enough. In my previous video I was able to get by with 2 repeaters set to delay of 3. But in that case I had a much farther distance to travel with the wiring before it reached its final destination. So I had a natural delay built in then anyway. Here I've had to artificially extend the delay with the 3rd repeater, and I've just realised that I could just tidy this up a little bit if I move that to there. There we go. So yes, now when power is supplied to this circuit, it will instantly travel down here and up to the stairs, which makes them instantly retract. And that's when the hatch is closing. But when the hatch is opening, we need to give the stairs a delay before they extend. So when the power is removed, the power on this side of the circuit will dissipate instantly. However, the power on this side of the circuit will flow through that wiring into here and will be retained for a time of 9 ticks, giving a 9-tick delay before the stairs extend. So that's exactly what we need. Now, I will say one thing that I got wrong before. One piece of advice I gave was to use a dirt block for testing, but I forgot that dirt is a block that can propagate power. Dirt can be a powered block, whereas stairs can't. Now my dirt block, when it was here, was powering other parts of the circuit and making pistons fire off in the wrong order, so it wasn't good. If you're going to be doing testing, you can use either the stairs, which are just a pain if they end up in the wrong place because it takes a while to destroy them, or you could try using glass. I don't think glass can carry a redstone signal. So yeah, you have to use stairs to make sure the circuit works properly. Now, assuming that you have a big enough delay in your delay circuit, all you have to do to make the 2 parts synchronized is add delay to the hatch. So if you're getting pistons pushed all over the place, you just add a repeater into your hatch side of the circuit and keep increasing the delay until it works. In my case, I needed to add 3 repeaters, the first 2 of which were set to a delay of 3 and the 3rd one set to a delay of 1. So overall I needed a 7-tick delay to make that circuit function properly. So now I'll pull the lever. Oh, a little bit of lag there. As you can see, none of the pistons have been pushed out of position. I look up here, everything seems to be in order. Pistons aside are okay, stairs are where they should be. So I'm going to pull the lever again. As you can see, that L shape tells you that the pistons are healthy. They're all in the correct position. I've actually filled in the dot around here now that I've got it working. So yeah, that works pretty well. That light you're seeing through there is light coming up through the stairs. For some reason light can travel through stairs, which is a little odd. I may just block that up with stone to prevent that happening. It looks a little odd. But anyway, that is all working nicely. So all I need to do now is build the XOR gate. So I'm going to tunnel out this wall and I'll come back once that's done. Okay, that's me dug out a little chamber, which I'm going to use for my XOR gate. Now, as you can see, I've got 5 stone blocks just placed out. You need to do the same thing to copy that and have it 1 block distance away from this line, which forms the beginning of your circuit. So what we're going to do is, to start with, place a redstone torch there, and a redstone torch there, and there, and there, and there. So every one of them gets a redstone torch. Now we've got to use some redstone wiring to link them all together. So we do that by going here, there, there. So you link this one in the middle to the 2 at the sides. And then we go from this one through the middle to that one. And then link that into this block in the middle. So it's coming out that side. Now we go to the other side of that redstone torch, making sure these 2 bits of wire don't cross each other. We go along here into the back of that, and we do the same on the other side. We come out of here making sure those two wires don't cross along here and into there. So that should be a functional XOR gate. That's how you build them. Now I've already placed a couple of switches in the back here. So as you test your XOR gate, you look here, which is the output, and it doesn't matter which switch you flick, that should toggle between on and off. So it's off just now, on, off, on, off, on. That's great, so that means our XOR gate is working. So now we can take away that and we connect our circuitry. So each one of these blocks is going to be connected to a switch, one on the surface and one in the corridor over there. So I'll dig the tunnels to where the switches are going to be and return then. Right, that's me pulled together the circuitry and things should be basically finished now. So I will show you what we have over here. I have walled off this area just to make it nice and tidy. So from the inside you can't see anything of the circuitry. I also removed any torches from this area because I was getting that very odd light effect coming through the stairs, so that should be gone now. Now I've got this switch here, which when pulled activates the hatch. As you can see, that's working properly. Let's just close that again. Yep, so that circuit is over here. So it comes out of here. I've dug a little trench into the wall just so I don't end up mixing that input with the rest of the circuit. Now to avoid this little place where I'm moving the signal upstairs, I dig through that wall and along here, keeping well away from that redstone torch. I go through there past the stairs. As you can see, whenever the signal dies I add in a redstone repeater, because the timing is all dealt with here. Before that in the circuit it doesn't actually matter how long it takes for the signal to reach the circuit. So it comes all the way along and just makes it into there. So that's one side of the XOR gate. Now the other side is coming in from outside. So I will show you that now. Let's head out this way. Oh, bit of lag there. So just open hatch and head out. In fact, this rain is really annoying me. Just have a quick snooze. Because I'm pretty sure that skips the rain nowadays. Or not. Oh well, at least it's daytime. Oh great! Excellent, nice weather. So, I have hidden the switch for the outside right here. So when I pull the switch, it activates the hatch. Just like before. So let's just see, this is wired up this way. It's all the way along and it's a simple staircase leading down into my circuit below. So all I need to do now is seal this up along here. Let's see. Just make it totally invisible. There we go. So no one would know that's there. And we can seal it up. So that's how I built the hatch. I hope that makes sense to people. If you need any more detail or have any questions, just ask in the comments. Please feel free to subscribe or favourite my videos. It means a lot to me and it lets me know that I'm doing something right. Hope you found this more educational than the last one. Catch you next video.